Welcome back to Important Updates. Global news without the noise. Subscribe to stay updated. I'm sure you've heard the news about the West Philippine Sea, but I don't think people understand just how important the Kalayaan Island Group really is. Picture the West Philippine Sea, a vast blue expanse west of the Philippines, dotted with tiny islands and reefs. These are the Spratly Islands, and among them lies the Kalayaan Island Group, or Freedom Islands, a vital part of our national territory. Located hundreds of kilometers from Palawan, Kalayaan is closer to us than to any other major claimant. The largest island, Pag-asa, is home to a real Filipino community, complete with a mayor, school, and town hall. Other features are smaller, guarded by our soldiers day and night. These islands are not just distant specks. They are a natural extension of our archipelago, linked by the same sea our fishermen have sailed for generations. Understanding their geography is key to understanding our claim. From above, you'd see green and white patches surrounded by turquoise waters, some big enough for a village, others barely above water at low tide. The Kalayaan Island Group is a frontier of immense beauty and a symbol of our sovereignty. It's more than a map. It's our backyard, our extended home. The story of Kalayaan is about exploration, law, and national pride. It's how we define our boundaries, not just on land, but across the sea. As we explore Kalayaan's history and life, we'll see why these islands are a fundamental part of the Philippines. Our journey begins by recognizing their place in our nation. The modern Philippine story in the Spratlys starts with Tomas Cloma, a fishing magnate and maritime adventurer. In 1956, while searching for new fishing grounds, Cloma and his crew discovered uninhabited islands in the South China Sea. Believing these islands were terra nullius, nobody's land, he claimed them as Freedom Land, or Kalayaan. Cloma raised the Filipino flag, drafted a charter, and envisioned economic opportunities for the area. His bold move drew protests from neighboring countries, each asserting their own claims. Cloma sought government protection, highlighting the island's strategic and economic value. Initially cautious, the Philippine government soon recognized the need to formalize its claim. In 1974, Cloma transferred his rights to the government for a symbolic peso, paving the way for official Philippine administration. This act marked the beginning of our nation's active involvement in the Kalayaan Islands. Cloma's vision set the stage for the Philippines to secure its place in the West Philippine Sea. Cloma's transfer of rights allowed the Philippines to make its claim official. In 1978, President Marcos signed Presidential Decree 1596, creating the municipality of Kalayaan under Palawan. The decree defined the territory's coordinates and justified the claim based on history, need, and effective occupation. This was more than a claim. It was now Philippine law. The government established garrisons, built an airstrip and facilities on Pag-asa, and set up outposts on other features. These actions turned a disputed area into an administered town, with real Filipino citizens and services. The creation of Kalayaan was an act of nation building, not just a legal formality. It sent a message. Filipinos living here are citizens of a legitimate town, protected by our laws and flag. The decree laid the foundation for our continued presence and defense of Kalayaan. It's the legal backbone of our sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea. Kalayaan is now an inseparable part of the Philippines. Life in Kalayaan is life on the frontier, remote, simple, and defined by community spirit. On Pag-asa Island, a small group of civilians and soldiers live side by side, true pioneers in a contested region. The government encourages settlement to strengthen our claim, making Kalayaan a living Filipino community. Residents include government workers, soldiers' families, and fishermen, supported by a school, clinic, and town hall. Supplies arrive by Navy ship every few months, so resourcefulness is a way of life. The community is tight-knit, celebrating together and supporting one another through isolation. Their presence is a quiet but powerful statement of sovereignty. For children, the island is both playground and classroom, fostering a deep connection to the sea and nation. Life here is challenging but meaningful, a testament to Filipino resilience. The people of Kalayaan are living proof that this is more than a military outpost. It's a home. Their daily lives embody our claim to the islands. Each day in Kalayaan begins with a flag raising, a reminder of the mission to guard Philippine territory. Soldiers patrol the waters, monitor foreign vessels, and maintain security, often enduring months of isolation. Civilians follow a rural rhythm, fishing, tending gardens, managing the town, and teaching at the school. Supplies and news from the mainland are rare, making each delivery a major event. Limited internet and communication foster a unique bond among residents. Evenings are spent sharing stories, watching movies, or stargazing on the beach. Despite hardships, everyone feels a strong sense of purpose. Soldiers are sentinels, civilians, the heart of our claim. Every act, patrolling, fishing, learning, is an act of patriotism. Life here is a daily assertion that Kalayaan is, and will remain, Filipino. The islanders' unity and resolve are the backbone of our presence. Kalayaan is a critical outpost for Philippine security, serving as our watchtower in the West Philippine Sea. From here, our forces monitor vital sea lanes and foreign naval activity, providing early warning and defense. Losing Kalayaan would create a security vacuum, exposing Palawan and the mainland to threats. Our garrisons are defensive, ensuring our sovereignty and the safety of our people. Kalayaan also helps protect global trade routes passing through the South China Sea. Our presence deters unilateral control and upholds freedom of navigation for all nations. Soldiers and Coast Guard personnel endure hardship to keep our flag flying. Kalayaan is our shield in the West, vital to the security of the entire archipelago. The waters around Kalayaan are among the Philippines' richest fishing grounds, sustaining thousands of families. Fishermen from Palawan and beyond rely on these seas for their livelihood, using the islands as bases during long expeditions. Beneath the waves, the seabed holds potential oil and gas reserves, key to our future energy security. The coral reefs are part of the Coral Triangle, a global hotspot for marine biodiversity. But these resources are threatened by destructive fishing and foreign island building. Protecting Kalayaan means safeguarding food, energy, and environmental security for future generations. Losing access would devastate our economy and environment. Kalayaan is essential to our nation's sustainable future. The Spratlys are claimed by several countries, making the West Philippine Sea a hotspot of overlapping interests. China's sweeping 9-line claim covers nearly the entire area, overlapping with the Philippines and others. China has built and militarized artificial islands, while Vietnam occupies nearby features and maintains its own presence. Malaysia and Brunei base their claims on maritime zones, with Malaysia developing some reefs. Taiwan occupies Itu Aba, the largest natural island in the Spratlys. These overlapping claims create a tense, unpredictable environment, with frequent patrols and standoffs. The Philippines relies on diplomacy, defense, and international law, especially the 2016 arbitral award that invalidated China's 9-line. Navigating these disputes requires resolve and a clear understanding of our rights. The Kalayaan Island Group is an integral part of the Philippines, anchored by law, occupation, and community. Our claim began with Tomas Cloma's bold vision and was formalized by Presidential Decree 1596. We built a real community on Pag-asa, established local governance, and stationed our defenders. The 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling further strengthened our legal position, affirming our rights within our exclusive economic zone. Kalayaan is about more than territory. It's about our fishermen's livelihoods, our energy future, and our duty to protect the marine environment. The people living and working here are the heart of our claim. Their presence is proof of our unwavering commitment. Kalayaan is not just a disputed area, it is a municipality of Palawan, a home for Filipinos, and an inseparable part of our nation. Our flag flies here, our laws govern, and our people thrive. The West Philippine Sea is, and will remain, our home.